Good afternoon, welcome to Today in the NA. I'm Vinny Paracelli. The Top Prospects Tournament has come and gone, and we're already seeing the benefits of this marquee event. We'll check out the highlights in just a minute and hear from some of the participants involved. The stretch run is starting up in the NAHL, and we'll look at some of the key matchups coming up over the next 2 days. The NAHL's leading scorer is a college home as David Andreychuk has committed to Yale. Andreychuk has been in the NHL for 3 seasons. He's reached a career high in points with 59 this year, and for his career, he has 43 goals and 139 points in 134 games. St. Cloud captain Nick Hong is on his way to Army to continue his hockey career. The Minneapolis native has 5 goals and 18 points in 28 games this season. For his career, Hong has netted 32 goals and 84 points in 137 games. Silas Oberding of the New Jersey Titans has committed to Tufts University. The defenseman from New Hampshire has a goal and 4 points in 49 career games. The Top Prospects Tournament has ended and players are back with their home NAHL squads, but for 2 days divisions came together and went head-to-head as they looked to secure future homes in the NCAA. Day 1, Game 1, we had plenty of offense as Drake Morse led the way with 2 goals and Mason Mara had a goal and 2 assists as Team South defeated Team Midwest by a score of 7-3. Tanyan Bezier, Brendan Williams, and Kobe Amici all had a goal and an assist in the victory. Arthur Smith made 20 stops. In Game 2, it was the East getting on the board first as Gunnar Van Dam netted a power play tally, but the Central would respond with 3 straight tallies. Patrick Johnson and Justin Dauphinée in the second period, and then Parker Anderson would deliver the insurance in the third. The Central beats the East 3-1. Mitch Day was the winning goaltender with 26 saves. The first game on Day 2 saw the two 1-0 teams going to battle. The teams traded goals in the opening frame. Then the second, 2 North Iowa Bulls scored in 2 minutes with Carter Tyson and Simone Dadier finding the back of the net. Then the South responded with 2 goals in about 10 seconds as Owen Thomas and Hunter Hastings lit the lamp. The Central would go to the third period with the lead as Matthew Desiderio scored his first of the event. Early in the third, the South got 2 Warriors scoring in just over a minute. Garrett Horsager and William Lawson Body tied the game and then gave the South the lead and the eventual win. Thomas Kieswetter made 20 stops in the 5-4 South victory. Final game of the event between Midwest and East, Owen Lewick netted the opening goal. Then the second, Maryland's Jesse Horchek and Braden Standard put the East up 3-0. Ryan Finch got the Midwest within 2 with his first tally of the tournament. Brad McNeil put the East up by 3, and then Henrik Hallberg topped it off with an empty net goal as the East goes on to beat the Midwest 5-1. Once again, it was an extremely successful event that saw some great competition and was a perfect showcase for those looking to get an NCAA commitment. But don't take our word for it. Let's hear from the players themselves.
It's been really cool. I mean, the hotel is really nice. They've been feeding us great meals. I have some family who's not always able to get down to Texas, and it's easier to get them here, so it's good to spend time with them. And I'm just excited for the rest of the day today and tomorrow.
Yeah, obviously it's different. You're playing with guys who you play against all year, but it's really cool to be with them. You know, talk to them, share stories, and it's going to be awesome.
It's been awesome. You know, me and the guys in the Midwest Division, you know, we beat up on each other all year, and finally getting to play with each other and making new friendships has been awesome.
Yeah, it's awesome. You get to see, you know, old teammates in my case and some new faces and guys that you get to see. Like, you play on a Friday, Saturday in Maryland, you might not get to know them, but here you get to know them pretty well and get to play with them. It's pretty cool.
No, this event's been fantastic, and you know, getting our teams together, you know, having a bunch of players that, you know, are during the season are just beating each other up and, you know, in competition with each other every night, then actually getting on a team, playing together for a common goal to beat the other division, all while doing it in front of all these scouts. It's just fantastic. It's great to be on the ground, seeing our players, seeing our products, seeing these kids, not really kids, these young men smiling, happy, and just the level of play is just incredible.
Another great time in Pittsburgh. Now the attention turns back to the regular seasons. We've got some crucial games coming up, especially in the Central, with Bismarck hosts St. Cloud. The Bobcats trail the Norsemen by 2 points for the final playoff spot. These two teams split last weekend with the Norsemen getting the loser point on Saturday to increase their cushion in the 4th spot. Then just 1 point ahead of St. Cloud, Aberdeen takes on Minot. Both of these teams are just a single point ahead of St. Cloud, so that shows you just how close the Central Division is. These two clubs split last weekend. One of them will look to grab a sweep this weekend to create some separation. Then we've got a good one in New Mexico as the Mudbugs come to visit the Ice Wolves. Both teams are on 4-game point streaks. Both are looking to create separation between themselves and the Wranglers and Jackalopes. The Ice Wolves are 7-2-1 in their last 10 games, while the Mudbugs are 5-3-2 in that same span. A quieter weekend in the NAHLs. We've got 22 games on the schedule. You can watch them all on NAHL TV. Follow the league on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and YouTube to check out all the latest Top Prospects content. That'll do it for us here on Today in the NA. Thanks for joining us this week, and we'll be back next week with more from the North American Hockey League.